Hestu, spirited musician. Musician of Korok Forest who loves to dance. He favors a set of maracas filled with Korok seeds. Some believe his dancing possesses magical power. Look at all this side content with the maracas. Oh, weapon capacity. Oh, more rattle, more dance. Hestu is sad. His maracas lack rattle for some good shalaka. Find something and give his maracas more of a rattle. Then he'll be able to dance more happily. So does that just mean more slots? Probably. Yeah. So now we can potentially hold considerably more. Increased apple capacity by 1. Hestu is going to host a Korok ballet performance soon. While they rehearse, find Hestu and the others what they need to really shake things up with this show. Hestu loved how the Korok show turned out. The ballet was adorable and the music was great, so he showed you his happy dance. So we can now carry more apple. So Hestu bonus combo. Bonus combo. I'm probably going to skip out on a lot of the Hestu related stuff. Oh! From rusty to trusty, the Blacksmith Guild is searching for a way to restore rusty weapons in a jiffy. There's a secret lie with a monster that spits out weapons like new. Get parts from them to aid the research. Octorok.
Oh.
Okay, after testing it on various materials, the Blacksmith Guild was happy to report they found a way to polish up your weapons like rock Octoroks do. Now I can use this on rusty weapons. Okay. That's cool. What else we got? Chica Slate bonus combo. Bonus hearts. One hand. I guess I'll do this one real quick. I don't really use Link that much, but it's probably worth it. Ooh, pricey. What else we got out here? That'll get Link some pants. Spear bonus combo. Oh, special attack gauge +1. But we gotta get more things for that. Hello. Okay, here we go. Daruk plans to attempt a classic Goron test of courage, rolling down from a mountain and stopping just before he falls into lava. Help him boost his speed so he'll have plenty of momentum. Lava's not fatal for Gorons, though. After a running start, Daruk rolled down from the precipice at terrifying speed. Fortunately, he skidded to a stop within mere inches between him. Oh, with mere inches between him and the lava. Perhaps this skill will help in battle. Bonus combo. More. Why? Oh. Hestu's training. It does give Korok seeds, though. Okay, so if we go to the Blacksmith Guild. So yeah, we can hold one more... No, 2 more slots. Weapon-wise. For each character. Oh, what's Hestu got? Obviously these. Am I actually going to use Hestu that much? Heck if I know. Wooden mop. Sure thing. Let's see. So I only found tier 2 maracas for Hestu. It looks like everybody else mostly just kind of has the same junk. This Stone Smasher is better. Ah. So I can get the level, but it only takes the first of these. Is that so bad, though? No, it's not. Let's just get a bunch of monster part drop rate boosts here. let's just do those. There. Better weapon. Okay. How much is it gonna cost to beef this up the rest of the way? Okay, this one's got high resell. I should probably not squander that. Oh, you're right. I did get a Impa tier 2 part. You're right about that one. I just don't use Impa that much. What about her? No, it doesn't look like I've got many squares. There's that one. Unfortunately, light scale trident, I think is maybe tier 2. Very expensive, though. As someone is asking, what am I going to do with all this money? The answer is, squander it. I'll just check those on. Ooh. Goodbye, cash. So the champions do start with weaker versions of their tier 3. Gotcha. Nobody has any rusted weapons anyway. Let's see. Oops. I want to sell. Might be worth it for me to just sell some of these. I don't actually know how much EXP I'm getting out of comboing all these together. Let's see. She's got a high resell. Doesn't look like anybody else does. Okay. I'll leave the rest of this for later. So, I'm not I'll do this one. Just because this actually gets me Korok seeds. Maybe I should... Nah, it's fine. Turn the mop into the new Master Sword. Oh! I should maybe look into actually upgrading the Master Sword if I can. If I can? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that food. I'm just sitting here being like, man, I really could go for some more food right about now. Wop. Because the other thing is, I could actually just executive decision. No. I want to keep playing today. I was like, well, I could also stop and read the book, read more books. And it's like, wait a second, no. Like, I realize it's important for me to... It is important for me to take time off, like, for myself and my mental health. But there's also such a thing as, like, being mildly irresponsible, because it's like, well, what if I just did completely useless garbage for a while? I'm so glad they gave me, like, a shit ton of time for this one, because Hestu is weird. Reading is better use of time, go ahead. I like to take my job relatively seriously. It gets weird if I get... Okay. It's not necessarily terrible. Hestu is the weirdest duck. It's just... Holy shit. Like, I don't like him. He's really weird to use. I think part of it is I don't have his full combo yet. Because, like, his charge actually is kind of really high damage. Okay. One, two, 3, 4. So 4 is the one where they just start throwing shit around left and right. Because 3 does like a shot. Okay. Time to go find the Impa. Hello. Ow. Okay. And yeah, the more Koroks I've picked up. I have not seen that maneuver before. That just giant kunai. Yeah, they didn't expect you to do this with a tier 2 weapon.
It's time.
Apparently so. But I just... What even the heck? Well, and they gave me some more tier 2 weapons, so I don't know, maybe they did expect this. I like the idea of Hestu. I think I'm gonna shelve him, just because he also uses Korok seeds to upgrade himself, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, characters as bosses can use moves you don't have access to yet. That makes sense. Yeah, 5 minutes left for the 300 kills. Hestu is really good for wide area. I don't believe he's going to be very good against single target, which is kind of my main concern? It's not really concern. Alright, we can do this one at the very least. Yaha! Aw, Korok is feeling blue because their favorite pinwheel broke. Now it doesn't spin at all. They'd really appreciate it if someone made them a new one. Hestu banded together with his forest spirit siblings to make a new pinwheel. Happily spinning around and round, the Korok laughed with glee and promised to give Hestu their support. More why? It's like a single Korok seed. Sure, let's actually upgrade Hestu. Just in case. Okay, so really wants me to go to the Blacksmith's Guild for some reason. Oh right, that's the other thing. Doing these, improves regions. I forgot about that part. That's actually worth it for me. Hardly anyone's been visiting Karakara Bazaar lately. To breathe new life into the place, why not add a splash of color? That ought to attract the attention of a passerby. We get pants. All the colorful decorations, a big crowd gathered at Karakara Bazaar. It wasn't just travelers and merchants, but also artists, dancers, and musicians. What a lively scene. And we get weird pants for Link. There's a Rito monster hunter who needs help. She wants to venture to a plateau with frequent lightning strikes, but it's not safe to approach without a booster or electricity resistance.
I won't stop aiming high.
With plenty of electricity-resistant materials at her disposal, the Rito went back to the plateau to slay monsters. Rumor has it that she culled their numbers quite a bit. An ancient relic was discovered at Thundra Plateau. Princess Zelda hopes to research the artifact. But to get there safely, she'll need the protection against the region's electrical hazards. Zapshroom.
I refuse to be anything
Alas,
less than
though Zelda made it safely to the artifact, her research bore no fruit. However, in a monster encounter during the journey, she did devise a way to enhance the Sheikah slate. Okay. Still no honey. Let's see. Also, we do that one. I can use anybody for that. Legend has it that an elusive pair of Spearmasters live up on Mount Taran. Link will have to take a stealthy approach if he wants to watch them train without being spotted. Link's surprise, the legendary Spearmasters of Mount Taran turned out to be Hinoxes. Still, watching them train together definitely improved his skills. Yeah, I forgot, every time you complete these, the meter fills up just a little bit. Okay. Now, I think for both of these bonus fights, we can just use anybody, yeah? Holy shit, that's a lot of beefy dudes. You know what? This might be Link territory. Let's see what I can do with Link. Because he's got the... Yeah, he's got the Master Sword. Master Sword is... That damage really is kind of undeniable. Oh. What if I, very slowly and painstakingly, made it so Link just had like a plus 20% perfect dodge window? Because we could throw in the Lucky Ladle, which I think would be fine. It was fun for the memes, but not really that useful for me. I could go for the perfect dodge, but I don't think I want that. See what the ladle does maxed out. I don't think the Lucky Ladle actually has... Let me look up the Lucky Ladle, because I don't think it's actually that good. Lucky Ladle, Age of Calamity. I don't think the ladle's actually good. I know people are memeing in favor of it, but I think I'm going to say no. Oh, level 25 and 30, weapons get extra specific seals. The Lucky Ladle gets more Fusion EXP plus stuff. I didn't realize it could go past. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Oh, right. We should very quickly see if we have any more high-value weapons. I think Hestu does. There we go. Those are actually worth a decent chunk. Alright, that's better. Alright, I might hold on to the ladle. I guess. Alright, so we've got Zora training, and then we've got Fight Big Thing training. Okay. That'll be fun. Okay, weapon level cap can be increased in Chapter 6, and maybe Chapter 5. Gotcha. We're a little ways off on that one. But gotcha. Alright. Let's not rolling for this one. I know he's got the Master Sword, but Daruk has a T2, does a shit ton of damage, and we want the extra parts from these guys. That said, I think we're gonna want more damage. Let's go all in. Let's go for the 7% bonus damage. I'm gonna be fighting a bunch of Moblins and Hinoxes. That feels like the kind of thing you want to bring your A game to, not just, you know, Peasley no buff. I wonder if any of the characters get, like, a bazooka. Or even beyond that, I wonder if there's any item seals that increase the, like, remote bomb ability. Because that'd actually be really cool. And there's Hestu. It's so weird. Hestu's, like, super childish voice just does not match the slightly old man looking appearance that they've got on him. Oh well. Well, I messed up that moblin. Okay, there we go. That did some damage. That did a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, nothing to it.
Alright. Defeat the Hinox and key enemies. Well, oh. And this guy. They don't give me a whole lot of time to clear these guys out. Alright. Well, that's fine. Huh. Oh, right. I remember what those do. Wait, is this Hinox just bullying a bunch of little guys?
I wonder. Kaboom!
Okay. So it's gonna take some doing taking this guy out. Let's give him the lightning. Half the time limit remains out. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much damage this does. These camera angles leave a lot to be desired. There we go. I'm definitely going to want to work on this whole, like, perfect dodge window. Because currently I've got these characters set up for hyper farming. And I think that's still worth it. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah, nothing to
I do not need to see his taint. Yet you have beheld it. Oh, we're still going. There's a stone talus in all of this. Oh boy. I didn't realize this. I just figured it was going to be like a randomly generated group.
Can you handle it?
I was wrong. Okay. Eat bomb. Didn't work.
Nothing to it.
Is he okay? Hell yeah, camera angle. Hell yeah, chest. All right. Where's the other one?
So close.
There we go. Like I said, if I could get the perfect dodge window to be huge so I could just flurry rush every single time. I mean, I'm doing a decent job of just flurry rushing constantly. Did say 25 and up. It's true.
I wonder. Kaboom! Incoming! It's over!
I just underestimated.
Dodge this!
Okay. Avoid that. Unfortunately, Mifa is the one to actually absolutely abuse this guy's weak points, but I'll make do. I do a lot of damage, actually, so I don't think I have to have much to worry about here.
I wonder. Oh yeah, nothing to it.
There we go. Yeah, no, we're fine.
Incoming.
Bye. Anybody else? New gate opens. Oh shit, yeah, I'm still not done yet. Alright. Defeat the Lionel Key enemies. Holy shit.
I wonder. Kaboom! It's over.
This really is just a, like, whoops.
No. So close. Too bad.
This really is just, like, super boss rush time.
Incoming.
Alright. It's fine. Nope. Okay. He is hitting at me. It's just clap. A mini boss rush stage.
Handle it?
It works.
Oh yeah.
I just wish I had some more apples. Because I used up a lot of them when I was fighting, whatever the... Okay. There we go. I'm going to do any kind of special charge. Nope. But I can at least flurry rush this guy.
I wonder. Kaboom!
Ow.
Dodge this! Incoming! Nice going. I wonder. Kaboom! Yeah! It's over!
Okay, come on. Weak point smash, there we go.
Dodge this!
You might have to worry about this with the Lionel, though.
Oh yeah! Nothing to it!
Ow.
I wonder. Too bad.
Okay. This is a good time for clap.
Can you handle it?
Very good time for clap.
Oh yeah! Nothing to it!
There we go. Yeah, no, I think we'll be okay. I got a little bit worried about my food situation.
So close!
But I think just Turbo Daruk. Ow. I should have guarded.
I wonder. Kaboom! Yeah! It's over! Dodge this! Yeah!
Okay. Nope. Set him on fire. There we go. Yeah, great stage for mini boss mats. You are not wrong.
I won. Yeah. 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 Too hot.
I should have guarded.
Nice going.
Nope. I did get an apple from that.
I won.
By sheer happenstance.
Time so fun. Dodge this.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to do a weak point smash on him to kill him. Wait, I did. No, I got him. I got him to the point, but it didn't matter. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Should give me a whole bunch of materials. And we just got cobble crushers. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these goodies. You know, not as much as I was really looking for that one. We will probably have to come back at a later date and much higher level and just go crush it round 2. Got a goddamn turkey though. I got 10, which I'm jealous about because I don't have any turkey in my house. What's everybody's Thanksgiving mainstay of choice? For me, it was always dark meat turkey. That was always super good. Oh, fight a Molduga. Well, we've already fought a Molduga. I know how to fight these guys. Sweet potato casserole. Ooh, that sounds good. The whole meal. The whole meal can mean a lot of things, though. Because some people have ham, some people have Cornish game hens, some people have chicken for some reason. Peach jello. Ah. Biscuits. Nothing else is edible for you because of the texture. Really? I should make biscuits, especially if we're going to have gravy, but nothing to use the gravy on. Ow. Okay. There we go. That does some damage to this sucker. And of course I got something in my eye now. Oh, that's a good feeling. That's what I wanted from today.
I wonder.
Got him. Weak point smash. Yeah, Molduga, pretty easy to fight, all things considered. You just have to hit him with your Sheikah Slate, and then he's just peasy. Easy peasy. It makes the weirdest squeaks, though.
Incoming! Yeah!
Okay, what are you doing? Ice again? Yep.
Cry ice!
Bam! It just hurts like hell. This is a very valid point. Okay. Looks like he's doing... Nope.
I wonder. Kaboom!
Damn it. Oh, no, I got him.
It's over.
I love Daruk's bomb. It's great for groups. Sometimes it's got some real weird accuracy issues. Okay. Is it ice time? Is ice time. Only a little bit of time left. They're not wrong. There we go. I can definitely be a little bit more aggressive when fighting this guy. Sounds like a duck. You're fighting a rubber duck. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, that was quick. Ooh. That was even, higher damage tier 2. I'm probably not going to go for it, but still. Because, yeah, I think the weapon I've got already has the perks that I want. I don't want to wait any further. Wait, or waste any more resources, really. Oh, man. I'm only partly here. Well, do we do this real quick? Yeah, let's do this real quick. And then we'll do one more plot mission, then I will stop. Because now we got squash in the oven. I had a very quick peanut butter and jelly, which usually does the trick. But we ordered acorn squashes from our local grocery store, and they came... The one that we have in the oven right now, like, one part of it was starting to rot, so it's like, alright, well, I guess we have no choice but to cook this up immediately. The other thing is they're stonking huge. Like, normal acorn squashes are maybe the size of, like, a coconut. Maybe, like, coconut without the skin outside-ish. And these ones are, like, the size of my head. Sup? It's time for training! Did I say training? I meant explosions. And bowling! Okay, where are these, Zora? I must fight you. Someone please help. Listening to these sound effects are just silly. Let's see, wonder, do you have any ring fits backed up? I got like 10. I'm really bad at doing ring fit. I absolutely need to dedicate some time to it. The problem is just like, ring fit is hard. And I haven't been doing it lately, and I haven't been committing to it. Because I've just been, like, 2020 freaking sucks. Like, everybody pretty much knows that by this point. But it's, like, I'm actually having a lot of trouble just getting up right now. And I think part of it is, like, I'm getting hit by kind of, you know, lockdown fatigue. Let's see. Combo of lockdown fatigue with, let's actually throw a bomb over there. Now that I think about it. Okay. Yeah, lockdown fatigue comboed with seasonal depression-ish, and it's also like really dark all the time outside. And so it's so easy for me to just like not sleep right. And to some degree, I'm totally cool with it, but it makes it really difficult for me to... Hello, Mifa and allies. Heroes clap. Let's see, Ring Fit Wednesdays. Problem is, Ring Fit Wednesdays would mean, like, I would do Ring Fit immediately after Wholesome vs. Live.
It's over! Too hot?
But yeah, realistically, I should be doing Ring Fit 3 times a week, but it's just like... I feel like I need to start practicing for it before I can even start filming it again, just because otherwise I'm just dead at Fitness Fridays. It's when I play with my brother. Like, unfortunately, I've picked up a bunch of extra things that I spend my time on, and that actually really gets in the way. Training Thursdays. Thursdays are my day off. And Tuesdays is stuff with Rito. Yeah. Because for the last 2 years, I effectively had my own schedule that I could just do whatever I wanted. And now, yeah, I spend upwards of 5 or 6 hours. No. 3 to 7 hours with members of the Wholesomeverse doing stuff. Let's see. Thursdays I've started taking off for my own, like, mental health. Let's see. Fridays to play with my brother, because, you know, I haven't played with him. Combo that with, like, tons of new games coming out, and a lot of them are really good. And I just, like, where do you find time for anything? So what I've been doing instead... is I've got a little bike machine thing behind me, which I guess I could set up, like, right now. Yeah, sure, why not? I got a little bike machine behind me that I just set up instead. It's like, okay, well, if I need a little bit of cardio, I just pick it up. It's kind of heavy, but pick it up, carry it over, and just pedal idly while I play. I was trying to do it with Demon Souls a couple days ago, but it doesn't actually work that well. Hey, thank you, Voltoth, for the 6-month resub. Evening, Wander. Hope you're doing well. Been rewatching Slay the Spire. It's crazy how far that game's come. Still fun.
Yep.
Anyway, great work. Loving your content as always. Yeah, thank you.
It's over.
Okay. Rescue the Zora captains, as usual. But yeah, I think what I really need to do is actually start doing Ring Fit not on stream. Which means, like, removing it from the stream requirements, or just say, like, people can vote for it, and in the off chance I actually can, I will stream it.
Incoming.
But otherwise it just ends up on YouTube. I don't know. It's like the only thing I can think of that is expensive cost-wise
I wonder.
on, like, Twitch that I could feasibly maybe do, and even then it's kind of not great. So I don't really know. I don't know anything. I have no plans. Life is just going. And I'll just make do with what I got.
Dodge this. It's over.
Ow. This really should not, like, even come close to stunning Daruk at this point. Dude is way too mighty for that. Hello, aid the Zora captains, you say? How about bombs? And the clap? Make part of polls so if people want it, it happens. I've put Ring Fit like on polls, and most people never vote for it.
Nothing to it.
So I don't know. I think I also just always have to deal with the fact that I'm not quite in that, like, comfortable position as, like, a content creator where I could truly do whatever the hell I want forever and my job would not be impacted by it. I was a little bit jealous of those content creators that are like, yeah, I'm just gonna play, like, a shit ton of whatever the heck. And it works out for them. I have some limits on what I can do. And a lot of it is just, like, cycling crazy new stuff. I think Boblin Guts taste good. Nah, I figured they taste kind of gross. Like, kind of a weird, gross bitter. I guess, honestly, I do need to kill these. Oh, no. I need to kill the winter ones. Because, yeah, these just give me regular Lizalfo's tails. And that's not the most useful. Have bomb. Will travel. Wow, okay, that bomb is incredibly effective. Hello. It's clap time. Can you handle it? Oh. Didn't realize there were two of them. It's over. Bomb. And the other one died before I could actually get him with the crazy move. Nope. Worth a shot. Didn't succeed. There we go. There's the weak point smash. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I mean, look at Daruk's face. He's happy. He knows it. Everyone knows it. I'm back here, Lizzie. As if... Well, nope. Alright. Peace. I cannot carry more weapons. Sell excess items. Hey! That's convenient, actually. Wait, holy shit. Do these tier 2... Wait. Attack range. I'm gonna turn that one off. There's some potential there for, like, crazy cheese. Yeah, let's solve all of the ones that we don't need the effects from. Oh, I see. Sale value is just everything in sum total. I thought it was saying, like, X amount per, and I got really excited. It's like, how much money am I going to make here? And the answer is not... I mean, like, it's a ton. But it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. And Daruk with attack speed is kind of insane. I'm looking forward to when we've kind of hit the upper limit on items that we can get. So yeah, we can start looking into... What is Daruk with crazy attack speed like? What is Daruk with crazy attack range like? Like, can you imagine if Daruk, just his basic attack hit the whole screen all the time? That would have some really fun connotations. Why are there more battle missions? Ah!